All right, overrated, underrated. Underrated, tank tops. Wife beaters. Started wearing them at my new job as a grave digger. When it started getting hot out, total game changer. But don't you have like the backhoe and all of that shit? Jesus Christ, is this the same guy living on the rivers in the 1800s? Extremely comfortable, extremely affordable, and if you get anything on it, who cares? It's a wife beater. You're supposed to get stains on it. Started wearing them everywhere at work, the gym, around the house, and playing pickup ball. It's a great clothing option, but big T-shirt would like you to think otherwise. Well, there's different ones too. You know what I mean? There's the wife beater cut. You know, like jeans have straight leg, bootleg, grape smuggler, swing low, sweet chariot, fucking onyx cut, right? They got all of that shit. But like wife beaters are the same way. You know, you have that. Yeah, every once in a while, my wife gets out of line and I give her a fucking smack. They got that classic cut. But then they have the Freddie Mercury gay guy cut, which it's a higher quality. Much more flattering cut, but then you got to be like jacked like a gay dude, though. That's the only thing. You can't eat carbs in the other one. The other one, you can walk around the sort of the heterosexual cut, right? Is there a gay cut and a heterosexual cut when it comes to tank tops? But there is the metrosexual who floats between both sides. There's probably that cut somewhere. Anyway, I know what you're saying, though. If you get like the classic, straight guy wife beater, you can walk around with like spaghetti sauce and like part of a meatball on your beer belly. But if you get the Freddie Mercury cut, people are going to be offended if you're not jacked. Yet another example of how easy it is to be straight. You can be fat and wear a fucking tank top and you don't get any shit. Unlike these poor gay people who, if they wear a tank top, they have to get hassled, man. I don't know where that went. I just made up all of that shit. It's time for a little bit of water here. All right. Moving on. Things to do in Albuquerque. For $200, things to do in Albuquerque. Hey, Billy Burqueno. It's pronounced Burqueno. Captain Freckle Chest. Billy Burqueno. I'm a born and raised Albuquerque native. And this is to your Nana fan who asked about things to do here in Albuquerque. What does Burqueno mean? That's got to be some sort of insult towards me. Burqueno. When the weather permits, she could take her grandson to the top of Sandia Peak on the tram or the Petroglyph National Park, which has ancient drawings on extinct volcanic rocks. Although if the rocks are extinct, then what the fuck are the drawings on? I'm only saying this because he sound spelled that petroglyph. And he goes, yes, very good. Making fun of me like you're fucking smart. If you were smart, you wouldn't be listening to this podcast, all right? So you're guilty by association. In Old Town Albuquerque, we have an awesome 100-year-old church and shopping, which is right up the street from the zoo and the aquarium. In October, fucking sea lions, what are you doing time? Albuquerque. Fuck, you're never getting out. In October, if you're in the San Diego Zoo, you have hope. You can smell it. You can hear it. You can hear the ocean. In October is the International Balloon Fiesta, which sells fast. Oh, my wife went to that. We have more than green chili and Breaking Bad, in which you rock, by the way. Oh, now he's being nice. Thank you, sir. Come visit us, Nana, and you'll always have a home here, Bill. Much love to the familia. Thanks, and singa tu miso. Singa tu miso, puta. I'm assuming that means go fuck yourself. Respectfully. Okay, real jobs. Hey, Bill, I'm 35. All right? Not old, I'm not young. Just sort of hanging there in limbo. Too old to go to a club. Too young for an AARP card. I used to work in tech. Now I own a diner. I saw you posted something to your Instagram about diners and the dying breed of a local restaurant. Oh, yeah, there was this whole thing about how diners were, during COVID, got hit really hard. and these guys were talking about what it takes to run a diner, which is really interesting to me because it looks easy. You know, got that flat top grill going. You know, let me get two over easy. Two over easy. You know, you're usually making shit that you know how to make. I just didn't realize all the overhead and all of that crap. You know, people chewing and screwing, dining and dashing, bipping and bopping. I have very little experience. Wait a second. Where am I? Okay. It's been a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. Oh, this is something this person does, I guess. I had very little experience, but I sought out knowledge from some veterans of the diner business, and they were very happy to help. COVID really destroyed a lot of these businesses. Is there anything better than a great diner? And what's a great diner? It's clean, and they butter the toast. They don't bring the fucking toast over with butter to the side that's cold, and then I got to tear apart the fucking warm bread that you're calling toast. Sorry. I've read that half of all second and third generation diners closed down. 7 out of the 10 in my city closed down by the end of 2021, so I believe it. Government didn't do shit for actual small businesses. How did they go out of business when people were ordering food? I guess they weren't ordering from them. Dude, is there anything better than going to a fucking diner when you don't have anything to do that morning and you got the local paper? That's the greatest. And you watch all these people fucking walking in. Hey, Mark! Government didn't do shit for actual small businesses. The loans were exploited by big companies, and the math never added up in terms of the damage done versus the money they gave out. I really hope another wave of hipsters come back around and start bringing the old stuff back so you have somewhere to drink your root beer float, you dandy. Yeah, so do I. Oh, what a surprise. Big companies taking advantage of money being handed out by the government. Yeah, taking advantage of the bankruptcy laws and that type of shit. That's what rich people do. That's what they do. And then they act like they're one of you. Yes, they do. And then what happens? They fall off a bicycle. You see that there? Little Trump jab, little fucking Joe Biden. That's what it's okay. You want level trashing? Trashing of both sides with no salute. That's what I offer people. I trash both sides and offer no solutions. That's what we do here.